If you think cybersecurity is just about coding or firewalls, think again. Meet the modern-day digital warriors, the people who live in the shadows of your email inbox, quietly fighting the cyber bad guys so you don't end up as the next headline. Who are these cybercrime fighters? Incident responders and SOC, which is Security Operations Center analysts. They're the first on the scene when alarm bells go off. Imagine blinking lights, frantic dashboards, and someone yelling, "We've got phishing." Their job is triage, contain the breach, figure out what's sideways, and prevent data from leaking or spreading. Penetration testers and ethical hackers. These folks think like the bad guys for fun. They try to break into systems before real criminals do, exposing weak spots, kind of like hiring a burglar to critique your locks. These wizards help arm teams before the real attack comes. Threat intelligence and AI analysts. They stalk the dark web and watch hacker chatter, spotting emerging tactics. Lately, they're battling AI-powered attackers and even rogue AI agents themselves, because prompt injections, LLM jailbreaking, and model manipulation are the new frontier. Cyber risk and governance specialists. These are the folks explaining cyber threats to CEOs and boards, translating tech speak into business risk. Growing regulations from laws like EU's DORA, UK's Cybersecurity and Resilience Bill, and NIS2 has made these roles critical across industries. Many organizations now rely on managed detection and response teams, outsourced experts monitoring systems around the clock. Gartner expects half of enterprises to have MDR by 2025. These outsourced teams bring scale and experience that many organizations lack internally. The big challenges beyond the code. Talent crunch. Across the U.S., there may be as many as 470,000 open cybersecurity jobs, but only enough workers to fill about 74% of them. Globally, it's even worse. Millions of vacancies, with employers raising unrealistic expectations. Burnout and stress. Nearly 44% of cyber pros report serious burnout, with many more unsure if they're burning out. Reactive, high-pressure environments making sustainability a threat too. AI arms race. Attackers use AI for phishing, malware, obfuscation, and even realistic deepfake audio. Defenders must automate pattern detection, manage model integrity, and still rely on human oversight to catch adversarial manipulations. Supply chain and third-party risks. The Natural Food Inc. ransomware attack in June 2025 caused the stock drop of as much as 9.3% in a single session, ultimately closing about 6.9% lower, highlighting the severe financial risk supply chain incidents pose. When they win, yup, sometimes they actually win. AI power to level the playing field. At RSAC 2025, defenders highlighted how agents like Google's Big Sleep find serious vulnerabilities faster than humans can, and AI tools are now critical in proactive defense tooling. Real-world win. Supply chain attack nipped early. In one case, a SOC analyst spotted unusual AnyDesk activity, which is remote access tooling later used by attackers, and blocked lateral movement before data exfiltration occurred. Threat actors naming consolidation. Industry partners, Microsoft, CrowdStrike, Google, Palo Alto, collaborated on a unified mapping system to clarify different names for groups, helping defenders coordinate and communicate faster. Proactive pen testing stops disaster. Enterprises that regularly run red team assessments have caught zero-day privilege escalations or weak authentication before external attackers could exploit them. When they lose because reality bites. U.S. case spotlight. When supply chain attackers hit the grocery aisles. What went down? On June 5th, 2025, United Natural Foods, Inc., the primary distributor for Amazon-owned Whole Foods, detected unauthorized activity in its IT systems. As a precaution, it took the key systems offline to contain the breach, disrupting order fulfillment and deliveries to over 30,000 locations across North America. Microsoft SharePoint Zero Day. On July 19, 2025, attackers leveraged a critical vulnerability affecting major agencies and businesses worldwide. Many organizations hadn't patched, forcing emergency lockdowns and outages. Why cybersecurity is more than coding. Coding matters, but so do communication, psychology, policies, training, and strategic thinking. Humans are often the weakest link. That's why security awareness training, phishing simulations, enforcing MFA on help desks matter. Roles like list analysts bridge boardrooms and tech teams. They qualify threats, evaluate regulations, and help leaders make informed decisions, plus they negotiate budgets. Preparation and practice. Cyber crisis management teams rehearse attack scenarios, also known as cyber ranges or simulations. So when a real incident happens, they act quickly and don't panic. So are these heroes winning? The answer is complex. Cybercrime damage is projected to reach $10.5 trillion by 2025, and attacks remain frequent and costly. But defenders are getting better tools, stronger collaboration, and more resources. Incident impact and escalation may be stabilizing, even if raw attack numbers aren't dropping yet. In summary, cybersecurity professionals are far more than keyboard warriors. They're strategic thinkers, empathetic trainers, proactive testers, and AI wranglers, battling threats in real time. Their wins sometimes save not just data, but reputations, trusts, and billions in revenue. But the losses are real too, especially when underfunded teams or weak third-party controls lead to cascading consequences. They're unsung, they're understaffed, but they're learning, adapting, and yes, sometimes winning. Stay safe, stay secure, and let's give them credit. Without these folks scanning the logs and patching the holes, your digital life would be a lot less secure and a lot more boringly compromised. Thanks for tuning in. Now go hit that subscribe button and stay curious, my friends.